information if you haven't played this game. So
it's not a game.
Oh, called it a game.
You called it a game. It's activity.
An adventure.
Hey, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples. Today on the channel, first, knock knock.
Who's there?
Crime.
Crime who?
Crime City.
Oh,
wow. Do you like Where's Waldo?
Yes.
I like Where's Waldo. Who doesn't like Where's Waldo? We all do. Anyways, we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 German Game of the Year winner, MicroMacro Crime City. It is like Where's Waldo for adults. Let's check it out. First, cue the Fender. Okay, checking out the radar overview for MicroMacro Crime City. As you see, won German Game of the Year 2021. In this game, this is what you get. You get this giant map. You get this little magnifying glass, and then 16 different cases. And these different cases range from 5-star all the way down to, yeah, you guessed it, 1-star. And yes, so there, you put them into these little envelopes at the beginning, and then you kind of just have like this Where's Waldo experience. I will zoom in a little bit and show you a little bit closer of the map. I'm not going to spoil much, but I'll show you kind of how this game works. So as mentioned, I'm not going to spoil any of these cases, but here I have it zoomed in on a portion of the map. I'm going to show you how kind of one of the cases works. Because if you look at the front of the box, it says, get started right away, solve your first case. On the cover of the box, who murdered the burger vendor? So if we look at this section of the map, which is actually part of the box, you'll see that the burger vendor's here. He's selling hamburgers, and then he leaves his job, and he's starting to walk away. And as you follow him, there he is again. You'll see this guy sneaking around the corner here, looking at the burger vendor, and the burger vendor all of a sudden is now here, and that guy is still following him. And we'll continue watch where the burger vendor goes. He's crossing the street, and once again, he's being followed by this guy, and into the woods he goes. And the baseball bat that this guy was carrying is on the ground. Of course, we can see that he was hit. And then you follow that guy. There he is. And he keeps going. He throws away his little mask there. And then he is off the page and he keeps going. So that is pretty much how you do these cases. You'll be looking at this giant map going all over the place. And so yes, that is MicroMacro Crime City. In a nutshell, let's check out the final forecast. So the final forecast for MicroMacro Crime City, a game that is hyped up. It won German Game of the Year 2021, and I say game very loosely because this is...
It's not a game.
It's not a game. Like,
it's totally just like one of those, like, just experiences.
Yeah, and
that's all it is.
They have it in the rules that, you know, someone is like the lead detective and they read the next clue out.
I liked that. I thought that was
yeah,
nice.
And we just trade it off.
Yeah.
And then if you get it wrong, then that lead detective is out of the round because they know the answer.
Yeah, there's no point to that.
There's no point to that. You pretty much just open an envelope and start trying to figure out
what you're doing,
what's going on, and what happened to said suspect that had an untimely event, death, whatever. But it like I said, it was German Game of the Year in 2021, and it's a little weird because it's not really a game.
No.
And typically when I hear German Game of the Year, I think of Ticket to Ride, Azul, like Camel Up won, I believe Colt Express
I don't know
won.
I don't know exactly how things get nominated for that. I guess there's like a panel of people.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah, interesting. I think that that there was a lot of hype around it because it's something different.
It is. It definitely is.
There's nothing out there like that except for like Where's Waldo? But it's not the same. You're not just looking for people. You're solving things. So it is different.
Yeah, and
it's creative.
It is very creative because you have this giant map and it's legitimately about this size.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's an accurate size. It's big. It's a big map, and it's not all one time frame. So different things are happening at kind of in the same thing but different times. So you backtrack. Like there's a baby that's all over the place, and you can follow this baby and figure out like what's with this baby.
Baby has nothing to do with anything, but it's cute.
Yeah, and he's just in this city, and he needs to be with his parents. But kind of moving on to this, it's a family game.
Yeah.
Or it says 12 and up, and that's a little bit weird to me as well because an activity like a Where's Waldo draws kids in.
Yeah.
But the content of this.
Oh, it's like it's an adult game.
It's an adult game, so it's kind of weird. It's like who are they appealing to? Are they appealing to kids? But if so, the content is definitely not for kids. And we could say, yeah, your kids may not. It may just go over their heads. But I think there's some pretty wise kids out there. I think our kids would probably pick up on a whole bunch of things and ask a lot of questions.
It can be a little gruesome. It's not like a family. I don't know. At least for me, it's not a family game.
Yeah, it's not like who baked cookies and you got to go figure out who baked cookies. Like
nothing like that.
No. But.
So, so that's a little weird too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy your time as we move forward? Like, it's not a game. It's an activity.
It took a little bit. The first couple of ones that we did were maybe a little bit more figuring it out, and then the rest of them were fun.
Yeah, and you figured out. I feel for me by the end, I'll say this: I enjoyed it. I had fun doing all 16 cases.
Yeah.
I will also say it says like up to 45 minutes or something. I don't think any of them took more than 30 minutes.
One of the harder ones took us about half an hour.
Yeah. Besides that, we ripped through these.
Otherwise, it was about a 15-minute event.
Yeah, event.
So, which is fine if that's what they were, going for. So.
Yeah. But it is kind of like a one and done. You have 16 cases. After that, you can.
I guess you could do them again.
You could do them again. Give them to friends or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it. But yeah, it was just weird how this won German Game of the Year, and I wish some of the cases were more like you had to use deductive reasoning, like some of the later cases. So like the 4 and 5 out of 5 stars, they were tougher. So then you're moving around the map, you're trying to do all these things, and a couple, the 2 5 out of 5 stars, I'll say. They had more kind of logic reasoning. Yeah. And it wasn't just like, okay, find this and backtrack or look in the timeline. You had to like make a decision like, okay, you have a couple different options. Which one is the answer and why? And if more of them would have been like that, I think it would have hooked me a little bit more.
Yeah, I was expecting something different when we opened up this. So it was hard. There's so much hype surrounding this game.
Right.
Like, everyone was talking about it last year. And probably even the year before that, like, as it was coming out. Mm-hmm. And I think I expected something different because every review that we watched about it or everything that we read about it was non-spoiler. Mm-hmm. So then it's very vague.
Yeah.
And so then I just had kind of my own ideas of what it would be like, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that. So I'm giving you more vague information if you haven't played this game. So it was.
It's not a game.
Oh, called it a game.
You called it a game. It's activity.
An adventure. I don't know. It's fine. It was a fun game. I don't know what all the hype was about. I think so much hype because there's nothing else out there like this.
It, right. And I think that's kind of what made it
So it's not that it's spectacular. It's just that it's different.
Yeah. And it's fun. Like if you are a fan of Where's Waldo and you love kind of, solving some mysteries or figuring things out, lots of stuff to look at.
Yeah.
Like this is like definitely check it out. It says I think up to 4 players on the box. I wouldn't play this with more than 2.
I was going to say, oh my goodness, we did it just the 2 of us, the whole 16.
Yeah, all 16 cases.
And didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like even between the 2 of us, like we were getting in each other's way, kind of.
And if you look at this map upside down, to me it was dizzying.
It's
like you kind of have to look at this thing like
4
right
people would be insane unless you're joined at the hip and you just it's all fine, but
yes.
no.
But so that is MicroMacro. What would you give this?
It's hard to rate this because it's not a game.
It's not a game.
But I would say, like, if I had to, I would probably give it a 7.
7? 70?
70?
70. You know, I'm
like, it was good.
I'm like that between 65 and 70. I'm like right there.
Yeah. It's very creative. I'll say
creative.
that. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it is. It is creative. It's like a timeless, like, Where's Waldo thing that's put into an activity that you can do with friends and family. So the map's giant. So
one friend or family member.
Yeah, yes, one friend or family member. But that's MicroMacro Crime City. She's giving it a 70, and I'm right around there as well. So check it out if you are into that deduction, solving mysteries, Where's Waldo stuff, activities. My name is Brent.
I'm Nicole.
Check us out on Facebook, Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples. Remember, grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a chance of meeples.